PWP Nation, where wrestling discussion lives.
Well, hello there. Dukes, Keith, and Griff here from the Anything But Credible podcast, a.k.a. the ABC Pod. Fellas?
Holla.
Oh, hello. We're here to let you know that you could be possibly missing out on the best podcast ever created, aside from the Offended podcast, of course, and you don't want to be missing that. Now, what makes us the best? Griff? Yeah, great. Keith? Exactly. Look, I'll keep it really simple for you. Crazy people, crazy news, crazy theories, crazy uncredible. That's right. We made that word up. Griff, Keith, say something crazy for me.
Russia wants you to believe in Finland. Real.
Nice. Look, you can find us just about anywhere that you get your podcasts, especially Apple Podcasts. Also, don't forget to hit us up on Facebook at ABC Pod. That's ABC POD. Twitter at _ABC Pod. And Instagram at ABC Podcast. Check in with us for a new episode every Monday and join the conspiracy to commit stupid. We will see you then, and shout out to the Offended Podcast.
Adios. Later, guys. Like you more than a friend.
And welcome to Offended, presented by PWP Nation. It's Tricky and Katie Naked Lady.
What's up?
This feels weird. I'm not holding the mic tonight.
I know. Sorry, had to switch.
Why do we have to switch, Katie? You want to tell the listeners?
Because I'm sick, and I'm going to be heavily breathing into the mic if I use the one that I usually.
How do you always get sick?
I don't know.
I never do.
I have a terrible immune system.
Like, you do realize, like, you've been sick like 5 times in the last 3 months, and I've been sick once.
Yeah, no, I always get sick. Always.
Yay. So joyful.
I've been a sickly person my whole life.
Yay. Yay.
It'll be fine though.
Mm-hmm. Better be. Right, anyway, welcome to Offended. Before we get into everything, I guess let's just get this out of the way, just because it's sad. Kobe Bryant passed away, was killed in a helicopter crash this week with, 8 other people?
Something like that. They were on their way to basketball practice.
His daughter was on board, unfortunately. I'm sure everybody's heard the news here, so we're not going to spend too much time on this, but I just think how crazy it is, how many people have been talking about this, well,
because it's a freak accident.
Well, but it just shows you how big Kobe Bryant, really was.
Right.
At the same time, we have people who are, sick of hearing about it, because it's oh my god, yeah, it's Kobe, but what about the others? I think, the reason, people are such in shock is because Kobe Bryant almost seemed, untouchable. And then it puts people in perspective of, life can end at any given moment. Cherish everything you have. And I want to say, that's the reason why people are just such in shock. People who, myself, I don't watch basketball. Never was a basketball fan, but I liked Kobe. You know what I mean?
I know, I get that.
That's what I mean by that.
Yeah. It's just really sad, and it's, it's not anything against those other people or to diminish the families of those other people being sad. I just think that it's hard when a celebrity dies along with other people.
Right.
It makes it hard for people to remember the other victims. So
right.
Definitely thoughts and stuff and prayers and good thoughts and whatever with.
Yeah, definitely. Kobe forever. And people are already asking, can we still, is it okay to yell Kobe when you throw stuff now? Yes. Never let that die. Never let that die now. Everybody, if you throw something, you have to yell Kobe now. That should be.
I don't think that'll die with our generation.
That should be the law. If you don't yell, you should get arrested if you don't yell Kobe now.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That extreme?
Yep, that extreme. But yeah, really sad stuff. And R.I.P. Mamba and Gigi and everybody else that was on board. I can't remember their names. And I'm lazy right now. I'm tired. I don't want to look it up.
That's okay. I don't think, if it were me, I wouldn't want people to be remembering my death.
Right.
remember the good things, and those people that we didn't know, hopefully their families are thinking about the good things and the good things they brought to this world when they were alive.
Right. So R.I.P. Mamba. All right, let's move on to the rest of the regularly scheduled program that we have today. Super Bowl show. We'll get into all of that later on. Playing the lyric game will be back. We haven't done that in a while.
No, I got some good ones for you.
Look, it's Goldust.
Ooh.
He looks better now than he did then.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, let's get into songs of the week.
You want me to start?
Sure.
So my theme this week...
My first song this week...
Not Corey. So my theme this week was to do all new songs. I think you're only going to know one of my songs.
Okay.
Because I listened to new playlists this week that you didn't make me, so it's
wow.
I know it's my first time really listening to music not on the radio or a mixtape from you.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So the first one you're definitely going to know.
Okay.
It is... Oh, my phone just turned off.
Oh, good job.
It is We Have to Move On by Inhaler. Have you heard that yet?
Yes, I have. It's the Bono's Kids Band.
Yeah, Bono's Kids Band.
I like that song.
Yeah, so that's my first one.
Fuck, I meant to pick that song, actually. Since it came out this past week.
Yeah, see, I picked new stuff. New fucking stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, that's my number one.
All right. My number one, since I just saw them this past weekend. Or was it last weekend? Was the All-Star game this past weekend?
Yeah, it was this last weekend.
Jesus. Was it really?
Yeah.
But anyway, Green Day, Basket Case.
Yeah, I wish I got to see Green Day, but I didn't.
It was awesome. Well, They only played 2 songs. And, all the people bitching, they only played 3 songs. They were like, yeah, that's what we said we were doing.
Well, it's just a blues halftime show. It's not like there's a whole concert there.
No, this was about, the show.
Oh, the one outside?
Yeah. They're like, yeah, we said we were only doing, a performance. We didn't say we were doing a concert. There's a difference.
Yeah, there's definitely a difference.
But people just want to bitch.
They always do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my second one is a new indie song, Maybe I'll Go Nowhere by Ethan Gruska. It's kind of a chill little thing.
Wow, look at you.
I know. I got all new ones.
This is weird.
Don't worry. Next week I'll be back to normal.
This is weird. And you're holding the mic, too.
I know. Maybe I'll become...
am I?
Maybe I'll become the new host, and you could be the co-host.
By all means, take it. Have fun with
no
my
thanks.
laptop.
No thanks.
My second song is by Eminem called Godzilla, off his new album, Music to Get Murdered By. It's really good, and he raps extremely fast on this. It's kind of like Rap God. It's awesome.
Super fast.
Mm-hmm.
Faster than normal Eminem.
Yes, it's awesome.
My third song is Barcelona by Twin Atlantic.
I feel like I've heard this.
You might have heard it.
You might have heard it?
You might have heard it. It sounds like your kind of song.
Probably is.
Yeah.
Can you explain it?
No. I can't sing. Can't explain it. I think they talk about going to Barcelona or being in Barcelona.
Who's it by?
Twin Atlantic?
I'm thinking of a different song. I'm thinking of Brazil.
No.
Yeah.
No.
My next song is an indie song by Peach Pit called Shampoo Bottles. It's really good.
Oh, I've heard that actually.
Yeah, it's really good.
I didn't like it.
It sucks to suck. Because it's on your next playlist I'm making too.
Great.
You didn't like that song?
It was okay.
I like it. I like it a lot. It's really chill.
It is really chill. It's kind of just like your shampoo bottle, your toothbrush, your phone charger.
Are you sure you're thinking of the same song?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. My fourth song is Simmer by Hayley Williams.
Anything else?
No, I don't have anything else. You're lucky I get songs.
You're lucky.
Yeah, you're lucky I do even the songs. It's my least favorite part of the show.
My next song, well, I'm just gonna say the next two are tied for songs of the week for me. So I always save my big songs for the end, but these next two are my last two songs, and they are my songs of the week. First, I'm gonna say Metalingus by Alter Bridge. It's Edge's theme song, and it's fucking awesome. Because it's actually a song, and he took it and used it as his theme song.
I didn't know
when
that.
wrestlers used to be able to do that.
So do they have the rights to do that, I guess, still?
What?
to use that song.
Mm-hmm. It's still that.
Cool.
That's awesome. So what's your fifth and final
my
song?
fifth one is the one I showed you that you weren't super thrilled with, but it's called Fuck Somebody by the Rex.
By the Rex.
Yeah. And it's basically about this guy who's in a bad relationship, and he just wants the girl to fuck up somehow so that he can just end it and it not be his fault.
Seems like a great song.
Yeah. I mean, we've all been there.
True. And my fifth and final song of the week, since it's the Super Bowl, I'm going to give a little spoiler alert when it comes to the halftime performances that we're going to talk about. One of my favorite halftime performances ever is by Prince, and my song of the week is Purple Rain.
Good one.
Purple rain, purple rain. You have a really snotty nose. Yes, you do, snotty Katie.
Yeah. Still made it on the podcast, though, Jim.
Well, snot nose versus ulcerative colitis. Really cool, Katie.
It's not that big of a difference, right?
No. Anyway, those were your songs of the week. Make sure to go check out our playlist exclusively on Spotify at Offender Presents Songs of the Week. All right. Barstool Sports. They're taking over the world. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, pretty much.
National Pen Gaming has bought a majority stake in Barstool Sports. They bought, what was it, like 48% of its shares?
Wow.
And they plan on buying more in a couple of years if this pays off. Barstool's net worth jumped to $450 million. Well, Dave Portnoy's net worth, as he tweeted out, "I have infinity money now," is now $100 million.
That's insane.
Barstool employees will now make a minimum of $1 million.
What?
Yes, Barstool is taking off.
What?
National Pen Gaming owns like a ton of casinos. I think they own like Hollywood Casino and stuff like that.
That sounds about right.
And they have a deal set in place where in the next few years, Barstool Sports will be opening their own casinos. Those are going to be so much fun. Those are going to be a blast. Like to get a hotel room or something, especially if they open one in Vegas. Like
they're going to open one in Vegas.
Those casinos are going to be insane. Like they're going to be fucking insane. They're planning on opening sports books already. Those will be first. The sports books will be first.
What does that mean?
Sportsbook is where you can go watch sports and bet on sports.
Oh, okay.
They have them all over Vegas.
Yeah, I don't think I ever went to those.
It's where last year me and my uncle Greg engaged and Frank watched the Super Bowl. We was in a sports book. It was awesome. And that's where we forgot to bet on the Blues. But yeah, sports. I want a sports book in St. Louis so bad. We just need to pass that sports gambling law, the bill. And I think it was brought up last year, and it's still like under review. So fucking hope that works out. If there's a sports book here, Kate, we are going to the sports book. Like
all our friends will
game.
be really poor.
Yeah, because there's so much fun though. Because you can bet on anything, like anything, and like there's just TVs everywhere. You can have like your own little booth, like and watch. Like you have like 3 TVs to yourself.
Oh,
like
really?
Yeah, they're fucking cool. And I know the NHL said that they have a deal in motion to where every NHL arena will have a sports book in it, and it's only for states that like don't have like the law passed yet.
Oh.
Only you can bet during those hours only in the arena if you have a ticket to the game. So every NHL arena will have a sports book by like a certain year. It's fucking awesome.
That is pretty cool. I'm sure they make so much money off of that.
Right. And on top of everything that Barstool Sports is doing, they're planning on opening a chain nationwide pizza place.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's good pizza.
Watch it be really shitty.
Yeah, watch it be like Pizza Hut pizza or something.
I trust Dave Portnoy to not make it shitty. But at the same time, I would not be surprised if it's shitty.
It's like those, what was it, that Cheez-It mozzarella stick
Right.
or something that was absolutely horrible.
Right. But I can't wait. Barstool Sports, what a deal. And you can buy part of their stock right now. It's only $30 a share.
I'm about to try to do that.
I was talking to my grandpa about it, and I'm like, I want to buy like a few shares. And he's like, how many shares do you want to buy? Like 100? I'm like, I don't know that much. Like,
That's like $3,000.
yeah, I know. I'm like, probably not 100, Steve. I mean, maybe if you want to chip in too, but like, I do feel like the stock is going to take off.
Oh, I think it will too. I think you're right in that.
And it's like WWE stock last year, 2 years ago, was $30. and it jumped up to $90, which that's a lot of money you make back.
Yep.
If it jumps up just
it's
to
like
that.
Bitcoin.
Yeah. Like, we would have made a lot of money if Steve would listen to me on that. Probably like 100,000.
You have no idea.
No, Steve looked into it. He said we probably would have made close to $1 million if he would have bought
Why would he? How did it just go from 100,000 to $1 million?
Because I fucked up. But no, because he wants to buy. Because when he buys stock, he buys like 100 shares.
Yeah.
He would have made close to $1 million.
Why do you even look at that up? It make me sick. I wouldn't even look.
That's why me and Mary Jo were pissed. That's why we were like, "Oh my god, like, are you serious?" And Mary Jo's like, "Todd told you it was gonna take off." Like, I literally told him like a month prior to it launching. I go, "You need to jump on this now. Like, jump on this stock." And I'm saying the same thing again about National Pen Gaming. Jump on it now while it's low, before everything takes off.
Right.
And yeah, I just love how Dave Portnoy's like, "Yeah, I have infinity money now."
Infinity. It's 100 million, which is a shit ton. But it's funny how he's like, it's infinity. Because it's really not, but it really is.
But in his mindset, which I appreciate, is he's like, it's never going to go down because I'm just going to keep going up. I'm
right.
You have to have that mindset to run something like Dave Portnoy is running.
That's exactly right.
So congrats to Barstool. I'm so happy.
Nice job.
I think it's cool. Tony Mansell has been a fan way longer than me. T-Money. Been way longer than me. He was a fan of Barstool when it was like a newspaper, like in 2014.
Oh, really?
But I feel like I became a fan of Barstool a few years ago when it was like kind of still small, and now just to watch it grow from when I started watching it, I think it's cool. Like, I love seeing like people actually make their money. Like the 1975, I was there at the beginning.
Right.
Like, it's cool to see that. For some wrestlers, it's cool to see them like at the beginning and now, like Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
The Young Bucks.
Be a fan before they're cool to be a fan of.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And I think I got in like the last part of it to be like I liked it before it was cool for Barstool.
You and your little indie vibe over there, your little hipster vibe.
Now
always got to be cool before it's cool.
Remember watching the first ever Stool scenes where YP's like the host of it, and he would cut to like what they were doing that week. Now it's just like just a fucking reality show now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Barstool Sports, they're gonna take over the world. They're going to the moon. Buy their stock. Trust me. If it doesn't work out, oh well.
Sorry.
All right, before we keep moving on with the rest of the show, let's hear a quick word from our sponsor, Mr. Kyle Fauché.
What's up, everybody? Kyle Fauché here to tell you about my brand new podcast, the Going Off Topic podcast, brought to you by the Anything But Credible Network. On Going Off Topic, I look at all forms of media, from different real and theoretical angles that you don't usually hear about. From movies, to TV, to music, to sports, to gaming, to anything really. You never know what the topic will be, but you're guaranteed a new angle and a different conversation about it, that's for sure. You can find Going Off Topic anywhere and everywhere that you get your podcasts. Check out our social media feeds on Facebook, Going Off Topic with Kyle Fauché, on Twitter, going_off_topic, and don't forget about anythingbutcredible.com, where you can find everything for the pod, including the written blog post. That's right, we're carrying over the Going Off Topic blog to anythingbutcredible.com too. So check it all out there, and I'll catch you on the next topic.
You think you know me?
On this day, I see clearly everything has come to life. A better place in a broken dream.
We're back, and as you're listening, that is Edge's theme song, baby.
Yeah, I didn't know that when he came out in the Royal Rumble. And he was like, freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, because you're like,
I'm like, who's that?
I don't recognize that music.
Who's that?
But this is Edge's theme song, Metalingus by Alter Bridge. Just a fucking actually really good song. They're actually a really good band.
I like Alter Bridge,
I was listening to a few of their songs. I'm like, wow, I don't remember them being like kind of this good. It's butt rock for sure. We'll say it's butt rock.
What's butt rock?
Like the style, like this.
Oh yeah. I didn't know it was called butt rock.
It's just some me and Dave call it
Oh, okay. I just thought like something I should know and I don't.
Oh no, that's just something me and David have always called like that style of music, just because it was always big in WWE, and that was like kind of the style of music that me and him like weren't really into.
Oh, see, I'm into that.
I was like in 8th grade, and I grew out of it. Now I'm like, I feel like I'm kind of getting back into it again a little bit.
Yeah, I think I've always been into it.
But with this smooth transition, let's get into face heel of the week. And I'll start because my face of the week is Edge. He's back, and honestly, Edge is like, I would never have thought in a million years to see Edge back in a wrestling ring just because of how bad his neck was. Like, and it scares me almost a little bit to see him back in the ring. He took a move from Baron Corbin, and in the Rumble, you see Edge hold the back of his head before he hits the mat. Like, oh, he's worried. Like, he's going to stiffen up and probably get hurt because he's, like, scared.
Yeah, you can't be doing that.
But, man, I can't believe it. It's like one of my favorites is back. And, like, one of the most humble wrestlers ever is back. Like, he is one of the most humble human beings, like, in the world.
Yeah.
And just, I hope he gets one more title run.
He looks good. He's ripped.
Yeah, it's the most ripped he's ever been.
He looks nice. I enjoy it.
I told my mom who you said he looks like, and she said, no, I don't see that at all, because I love Edge. I've always thought Edge was hot. I've always loved Edge.
I know, it ruins Edge for me.
Well, she said no. She said no.
Well, she's wrong.
No. Look at dorky
wrong.
Michael Cole there. We have like a 1998 Judgment Day on right now.
He does look like a dork.
He still does.
He's got a jean button-up shirt.
I'd rock that right now.
Yeah, but you wouldn't wear it all the way buttoned up to the top.
True. But Edge back on this day I can see clearly. And then he just gets beat the shit on Raw by Randy Orton.
That makes sense, though.
Yep. So I guess that's what they're going towards WrestleMania.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it, because those two can tell a great story together.
I have never seen it, so I'm excited to watch that one match on WWE.
I have to show you his match against John Cena. Like, they had like a long rivalry, those two. And you have seen a couple Edge matches before, because I've showed you a couple ladder matches of theirs against the Hardy Boys.
Yeah.
Edge is awesome.
I'm excited.
Can't wait. All right.
So my face of the week is, so I want to preface this, like, it's not, I don't want to be sad or political or any shit like that, but the 75th anniversary of the Holocaust came up, and so I've been watching a lot of videos on Facebook, all these survivors of the Holocaust, and it is obviously very fucking sad and very fucking horrible what was done to them and their families and their culture. But in the end, all of these Holocaust survivors have a super positive message of, if I don't speak now, who's going to speak for me? And, you know, I didn't talk about it for so long because they were shunned by their communities that accepted them back, kind of shit. So I just wanted to give out a very big thank you to all of the Holocaust survivors who are brave enough to share their story and who feel confident enough that they can share it and not, you know, they're not, I don't know, they're just very brave, and it's humbling to watch, and just I can't even imagine what they have even gone through at all. And then at the same time, it's like, I think everybody needs to take a few moments every year and think about how lucky they have it. Kind of like with the whole Kobe Bryant thing. Like,
yeah.
You know, just be grateful for what you have and stand up for what's right, and don't let people put people in cages, basically.
Okay, boomer.
I know. Okay, boomer. But yeah, thank you. And it's just it's very humbling and very enlightening, and makes you very grateful for what you have. So that's my kind of fucked up face of the week, I guess. It's kind of backwards, but it made me feel,
I get what you mean.
Happy, sad.
I get what you mean.
Yeah. Sad, happy.
My heel of the week is fans on Twitter that are going at Becky Lynch right now. This is the dumbest thing.
Why are they going after Becky?
This is literally the dumbest thing. Becky Lynch changed her Twitter bio to that she's the GOAT, and people are pissed. And it's like, somebody, this is how crazy people have gotten to where, well, they've already been crazy, but it's like, somebody put, what do you all think of this? Since this is a hot topic, what do you all think of this? And I replied with, who cares? Like, and who cares that she did that? Like, that's my opinion. And people are like, oh, well, you cared enough to comment. I'm like, that doesn't work here. That doesn't work here. I'm saying, like, who cares that she did that? Like, you people ask, what do you think? That's my opinion. And people are like, well, you cared enough to comment. And I'm like, that's my opinion. That's how crazy people have gotten. I go, and I go, here's the thing. If you guys really care this much about somebody changing something in their Twitter bio, you guys really need to evaluate your issues in your life. Like,
so the only reason I would care is because I love when people get mad at wrestlers.
It's crazy.
Sorry, marks that get mad at wrestlers, but like, it's funny to me that she changed it to the GOAT. I would think that Jericho fans would be like, "What the fuck, Becky?"
That's some people are Jericho.
Okay, but
people are like,
but I love that.
Yeah, and some people are like, "Well, Jericho did it first," and other people are like, "No, well, Tom Brady, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Wayne Gretzky, they all did it first."
Who used to say they were the man, and that's what Becky took it from?
Ric Flair.
Yeah, so I mean,
yeah, but like the
flattery is the highest form, or imitation is the highest form of flattery. Like, not you. I don't know. You can only be so original sometimes.
But it's like the GOAT thing. When somebody was just like, "What did he say back?" And I'm like, "Dude, that's literally the same thing." Like, because people were so mad. I divided like a group of fans with my one tweet, with me saying, "Who cares?" And people were like, took it the wrong way. Was surprised somebody takes something the wrong way on Twitter. And then I explained myself, and then people were like, "Oh, he actually makes a lot of sense." Where's it at? This one guy, like, it started like a legit started a fight between these two like Twitter handles, like, and I was just sitting back like with like the Big E eating the popcorn gif, or Michael Jackson. Yeah. That was me. Like, they're just going back and forth like, "You're so dumb," and like they're just going like. But here, this is what he said back to where I finally jumped in. I was just like, "Dude, that's the same fucking thing." Like,
you're just waiting for your opportunity.
It's like, why do you have an opinion on it if you didn't care? I go, no, that's not the point. Like, you're missing.
That's not what I said.
And I posted a gif of like a stick figure just like straight faced with like the words "the point" flying over his head. And then he said next time you think a discussion is pointless, just say "who cares" instead. And I go, that's the same thing. I was like, that's the same fucking thing. like what the fuck, man? like. Who cares? He said next time. Oh, that's why I said it backwards. He said next time just say it's pointless.
Okay.
And I was like, it's kind of the same thing. Who cares is meaning that it's pointless. Like,
they mean the same thing.
Yeah.
In the English language.
And he was like going back and forth, and like with me, I go, no, you're not getting this. This literally, that's the same meaning.
Oh, silly Mark.
And then this guy was just like, you're a fucking idiot.
Oh, he just said it.
And then they just started going back and forth. And then he's like, dumb person who argues, uses heavy language. He uses heavy English, which I didn't understand. And then he's like, repeats the same thing more than 2 times, but then doesn't realize that the 2 words that he's like trying to tell you what to say means the exact same thing. Like, just going at it. And then they just started going back and forth and just calling each other names. I was just oh my god, like, this is great.
I'm gonna peace out now. Sit back and watch.
But like, anybody else, if you really care about Becky Lynch changing something in her Twitter bio, you're a fucking dork and a fucking mark. Like, it's dumb.
So my heel of the week is, and we don't have to get into it now unless you want to segue that way, but I did not like the Men's Royal Rumble until basically number 16.
Really? I mean, I know, but like, it grew on me.
It did not.
The rest of the match grew on me.
Nope. The rest of the match was awesome. Before, it could have been done so much fucking better.
Yeah,
so we can get into that.
It could have just been like 10. It could have just been 10 instead of going to 16.
No, not even that. I have some opinions, so we can transition to that, or we can hold and pause. It's up to you.
Well, good.
So, Men's Royal Rumble review.
Yeah, let's just jump into the Royal Rumble.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
So, I asked you before we started recording if Drew McIntyre and Brock Lesnar had any like real history or real beef or whatever, and you said no. And you were really happy that Drew McIntyre won because you said he deserves it. I think a lot of people agree with you. Where I think that the Rumble failed is like, you're like, oh, this is the beginning though of their story, of their rivalry. And it's like, nah, they could have done so much better if that was the case. So if that was the case, they should have had Brock Lesnar basically get the shit beat out of him by like 5 or 6 of the 15 people before them, or 14 people before him, so that he was actually defeated and tired and a little like the underdog, I guess. Because it just doesn't make sense for Drew McIntyre to just walk in and beat the shit out of him and beat him so easily. It just doesn't make sense. And then, even though Drew McIntyre, you say deserved it, which I'm not saying he doesn't, they missed the whole opportunity on Kofi. The entire fucking story was wasted on like I think Kofi should have won the Royal Rumble.
I don't think he should have won.
Or it should have been him versus Brock Lesnar, and he should have beat Brock Lesnar's ass.
I don't think he should have won, but I think he should have eliminated Lesnar and then maybe had one more match before Rumble, like Lesnar versus Kofi, and then Lesnar beat Kofi. But it doesn't make sense.
It just was so
Here's the reason why. Is because Kofi and Brock are on 2 different shows, and they're really trying to stop the whole jumping from each show thing.
I get it. I get it. I'm just saying they could have done so much better with the first, including Brock, the first 15. It was just boring. It was stupid. I could have written a better show, and I have a year's worth of wrestling knowledge.
Right.
Truly. Then the number 16 and on, I really enjoyed. It was awesome. But, it was stupid. That's my opinion. And I think it was lazy more than anything. I think it was lazy. I think it was, we're gonna, I don't know, just stupid. We're gonna trick the fans. It's like, you're not tricking anybody. It's just dumb.
Were you surprised that Drew McIntyre won?
No, because you called it, and it seemed that he was a favorite to win.
No, the thing is that Roman was like the heavy favorite to win. It wasn't until the day of where I saw the Vegas odds and I saw that McIntyre had become like the lead to win.
But he's been pretty big recently. They've been giving him a pretty good push.
Not really.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we haven't really been watching. Maybe when we fell off the wagon of watching.
If I didn't look at the Vegas odds the day of, I would have been shocked that McIntyre won.
Really?
Yeah. Like, I would have been absolutely shocked. Like, this is the first time where I think the WWE has done a good job of hiding who's going to win the Rumble. But they need to stop letting who's ever working for WWE and letting out who's winning. Which, how is Vegas letting people bet on WWE? Like,
on matches that are planned out.
Like, don't you think that somebody who works for WWE is leaking them out and being like, I'm going to go bet on this now?
I'm sure.
Like,
it's stupid. I don't understand that.
Yeah, anybody, like, if I'm Vince McMahon, I'd be like, here, I can't go in there. Go bet for me and give me my money. And I'll give you a pay raise.
You're evil.
That's smart. I would
illegal.
do it.
It's illegal.
It is illegal, but fuck, why not? If they're going to allow it, that's dumb on Vegas' part for doing that.
It is dumb on Vegas' part. But yeah, the Women's Royal Rumble I liked. I have no
props to Beth Phoenix.
Oh yeah, actually that should have been my heel of the week. That grossed me out so bad.
No, she was awesome. She showed heart.
But fuck.
And welcome back.
So much blood.
And welcome back, Naomi. She was awesome. She looked so good with that hair, with the afro and like everything.
Yeah.
Like, she looked awesome.
And she did
I've never really been a fan of Naomi, and I was like, you look hot. Like,
she was great.
Yeah.
I like that she was rocking the natural hair too, because it's like a lot of people who have that kind of hair are not even allowed to wear that at school, which is stupid.
That's dumb.
It's like, but that's what my hair looks like. So, good for her.
Yeah. Bianca Belair and Shayna Baszler became even bigger, like, stars after that match. I thought Bianca Belair was, like, in it forever. Alexa Bliss was great in it. Like, she stayed in it for a long time.
Yeah, but she's good.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, overall, props to the women. That was a great match. And props to Roman and Corbin. Their match was fun to watch.
Theirs was fun to watch.
And Bray versus Bryan was insane. Like, violent and brutal.
Yeah, I didn't really watch that one.
Like, it's cool that Edge came back and all. and Drew won the Rumble, but it's totally overshadowed that match between Daniel Bryan and Bray Wyatt, because that match was awesome.
That was too hard for me to watch, and I didn't like it.
Like, they beat the shit out of each other.
You should tell them my idea, though, instead of the stupid belt.
Oh, yeah.
I should be paid for this if this ever happens.
Why don't you say it? It's your idea.
I think you can explain it better.
Well, so Katie was talking about how dumb that custom belt is for Bray Wyatt, and it is dumb. Like, why not just walk out with the regular title? Like, it's just
Looks
dumb.
like I could go to a Halloween store and buy that.
Right. It's really dumb. But if you want to buy it, it's $6,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's dumb.
Scam.
Yeah, no shit. And somebody paid, like, the taxes on it are like $700.
Well, yeah, because it's $6,000.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Actually, it might be $20,000.
That's insane.
But, Katie had the idea of just, like, instead of having that, just bring out the normal title, but before you bring out the normal title, he, like, just dips the title in blood, and it walks out, like, the title dripping in blood. Like, that would be way cooler looking.
Especially if he was the Fiend.
Yeah.
And, like, when he's just normal, he just has a normal title.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. I think the custom title's dumb. Like you said, it made sense for Daniel Bryan to have the custom title because, like, he's, like, that was his gimmick. Like, and that's who he is, like, actually.
Right.
So,
are you going to make a custom title for every champion now? Like,
they used to. For Stone Cold, he had a custom title.
That's Stone Cold Steve Austin, though.
Right.
It's different.
And
it's like Daniel Bryan. It's
I'm trying to think who else had custom. I think The Rock had one for like a hot second. I think he had one on one episode of SmackDown, then never had it again. Cena had one, and then they just made it that title, which was dumb.
That is dumb.
Like the spinning. So there was the belt that, like, spun. The W spun in the middle because Cena was a rapper. So it was like a spinner.
It's like a turntable.
It was like a spinner, yeah. But they kept that title. And I thought, like, whoever would win the title from it would just go back to the old title. It stayed like that probably for close to 10 years. And then The Rock beat CM Punk for the title, and he goes, "This looks like a fucking toy," and, like, threw it in the trash and pulled out the title that we see today.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And you want to know what's bullshit on that?
What?
CM Punk was the one that won the title changed when he had it. And he had it for a year.
Well, CM Punk apparently gets screwed with everything.
He does. He really does.
Sorry, CM Punk. I thought you were a crybaby for like an entire year we watched until when did I hear? I don't know.
It was that Starcast.
Was that Starcast?
When he was just like, I just wanted a vacation, and, like, that's all he wanted. If WWE gave him a vacation, he would probably still be wrestling for WWE.
Probably.
Like, that's the thing that's fucked up. He's like, I was so burnt out. I just want a vacation. Like, and now wrestlers get a vacation because they don't want to lose anybody. So yeah, Punk would probably still be wrestling. But anyway, Royal Rumble, I thought it was really good. And in my opinion, I think it was the best show of the week so far. AEW, I rewatched again today. That was kind of boring last night. But I actually thought the matches and everything were good. It's just, there wasn't a lot of story progressing. I still stand by that. The Dynamite, there was not a lot of progression of the story. I didn't even show you the Jericho promo at the beginning. Like, that's the only thing.
You didn't show me anything.
It's the only thing, like, I should have showed you. I forgot. But, yeah, that, you just say he's going to beat the shit out of Moxley, basically. Moxley said with one eye, I'll still beat you.
Oh, I kind of saw that when I was getting ready, that he looks like Cap Jack Sparrow or something.
And he said he saw his mom back. Jericho's like, saw your mom backstage. Might give her a call later.
Oh, God.
But anyway, let's get away from wrestling. Before we get into the Super Bowl, the main talk of the show. The NHL, Seattle they have a hockey team coming, obviously, next year. And the name of the team is getting ready to be released, and it was late this past week. Man, it was the Seattle Krakens.
What?
Like the Krakens? Like release the Kraken.
The Sea Krakens?
Yeah. So, like, it's probably going to be that. But there's this concept jersey going around right now. It's fucking hilarious. He's like, Seattle should totally be called the Rain City Bitch Pigeons. And it shows, like, this is like their logo.
Oh my God.
And, like, their helmets would be yellow to resemble, like, a rainbow, or like the rain hat. Like,
that's great. I love it.
It's fucking hilarious. The Bitch Pigeons.
The Bitch Pigeons.
Fucking great. They said that on Spit and Chicklets today, and the guys are just cracking up. I was like, I have to look this up now. But release the Kraken will probably be the name.
That's a good one.
Mm-hmm. And then Biss and Ed on Chicklets was like, yeah, the Seattle Krakens. And he's like, well, first of all, Paul, it's Krakens. He's like, why did I say Krakens? And he goes, I don't know, Paul, probably because you're fucking horny. You're horny all the fucking time. You probably think about cranking one out right now.
Oh my god.
But yeah. Some other hockey news. David Backes of the Boston Bruins. They sent him down to the minors, but they said that they told him not to report to their minor league team. Basically saying, either we're going to buy you out, or we're going to trade you, or you're going to retire. And if that happens, I can see Backes signing like a one-day deal with the Blues to retire here.
They do one-day deals?
Just so he can retire as a member of that team.
I didn't know that.
Every sports league does that.
I had no idea.
Well, that's because you're dumb. But yeah, other than that, Battle of Alberta, you're not going to really understand that. There was a big brawl. Love it. Matthew Tkachuk at the center of all of it again. But All-Star game that was this weekend. That was a fun weekend this past weekend. That's all I got to say. I wish the All-Star game could come here every year just so we can get the atmosphere downtown again.
Yeah, we had a great venue, too. Union Station is brand new down here in St. Louis, and used to be like a place where stores go to die kind of place, and then somebody bought it out, and it's now got an aquarium, and awesome to host huge events like that. So bring them on.
I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about Midwestern. Oh my god, that was so much fun this past weekend.
Yeah, we went there a lot.
Yeah,
we should get Midwestern to sponsor you.
We should get Midwestern to sponsor me. That'd be great. That'd be great.
We only go there every weekend, twice a weekend.
I know. I love it. We might be there Saturday. I haven't decided yet.
If you haven't gone in St. Louis, barbecue is awesome.
Barbecue is very good.
Yeah,
definitely.
Atmosphere is great, but barbecue's greater.
Yep. Yeah. I would even be like, can you be our sponsor and just give me like 2 free beers a weekend? Like, and I'll totally do it.
I'll pay you $15 a weekend to be my sponsor.
Right. That'd be great. But yeah, All-Star Weekend this past weekend was great. Game itself was kind of boring. The skills competition was fun though.
That's good. I'm glad.
And Thomas Hurdle putting on the Bieber mask.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Yeah, that was
good. Please let Bieber come here.
It's gonna happen. Bieber posted a video today of him doing like stick handling work with his fucking chicken legs that like his knees are so close together. I'm like, dude, you're gonna break your ankles like even just doing that. You're not even skating. You're walking. He looks bad. He does not look good.
He's doing it to fake you out.
Like, ooh, cool, you're doing like a fucking stick handling thing that you learned when you're 5 when you first play hockey. Neat, Biebs. Neat. I hope Bieber gets hurt in his first shot.
Oh my god. This is friendly competition. Tricky. There's no need to wish hurt upon someone.
I hope Binghamton just checks him.
He probably will.
Alright, let's get into it. The Super Bowl is this weekend. Kansas City Chiefs versus the San Francisco 49ers. You ready?
Yeah.
You sure?
Woo.
Who do you want to... Do you want Kansas City?
Obviously the Chiefs because they're from Missouri. My sister lives in Kansas City, so, it's exciting.
Yeah, I would
Got a lot of Chiefs fans since the Rams left.
Yeah. I want Kansas City to win. Would not be upset if the 49ers won just for George Kittle, tight end for the 49ers. Die-hard wrestling fan.
Oh, really?
Huge wrestling fan. Every time he scores a first down, he does the Cero Miro.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So he's like an indie wrestling fan.
Yeah, but he's always at the WWE shows, like front row, though, because they're like, hey, you play for the 49ers, here's free tickets. And he's like, okay. Like, there's like a post-conference after one of the games last year where he's like, sitting there and he's like, he's like, come on, meet. He's like, guys, you're killing me. I have to run over to the arena. The pay-per-view's about to start. Like,
got more important things to do.
He's just like, you guys are killing me right now.
I get paid to do this, but I really, really need to enjoy my free time.
But George Kittle is a huge wrestling fan, and they had to explain. Like, they asked him at Media Day this past week, like, what does this mean? Like, the Cero Miro. Yeah, he's like, it's Zero Fear. And he's like, this guy by the name of Pentagon Jr. and AEW does it, and I just think it's awesome. Like,
yeah, I still want the Chiefs to win. Sorry, bud.
And so Pentagon Jr. has been posting pictures on his Instagram of him in like all these like 49ers jerseys, and he's like, "Go get him, Kettle." Like now they're like boys.
They're like boys? What does that mean?
They're
like friends?
Yeah. What do you think it means? Get off your phone.
I'm not on my phone.
Well, you really, what does that mean that they're boys? You never heard that before?
It didn't sound good in the context.
Katie, if Pentagon Jr. is wearing his jersey and he was like, "Go get him this weekend," it's like, yeah, they're boys now.
That makes sense now. I had a brain fart.
Yeah, because you weren't paying attention.
I was paying attention.
I would call you out, just like every time you fart, I'm going to call it out.
You farted like 4 times already.
I did, but I'm not a girl.
All right,
anyway,
let's talk more about Super Bowl.
I hope the Chiefs win. I'm excited for this week. I'm excited for the Super Bowl. So I'm especially excited for the commercials, though.
Oh, I'm excited for those. I'm excited for the food.
Do you have any like favorite Super Bowl commercials, Katie?
No. I never remember any.
They're so dumb.
I have a terrible memory.
Don't remember like the "was up"
No.
Or like the lizards with the frogs. Budweiser.
Nope.
What's wrong with you?
Short-term memory loss.
Like that's like Schwartzy said that was his favorite because he just posted the gif of the "was up."
Nothing.
All right. Anyway, I'm going to run through these. We talk about the halftime performances too.
Okay.
Anthony Stewart said his favorite was the K-Fed ad from 2007. I don't remember that one.
Either.
Trisha Lobardo said definitely Bruno Mars is the best halftime show. And I don't vaguely remember that one.
I think I like that one.
It was good. And she said all the heartfelt Budweiser commercials are really good. Like the one from 9/11.
With the dogs.
With the Clydesdale. Where the Clydesdales are like walking and they get to New York and they like bow to New York. It was right after 9/11. That is a cool commercial. Mookie said when he saw that boob.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
When we saw that boob.
When we saw that boob. I actually remember seeing that live.
JCD said the commercial with the Volkswagen where the little kid was Darth Vader and acting like he could move everything with the Force. Like the little kid kept trying to move stuff with the Force and it wasn't working. And then like the dad's like inside and sees the kid like doing the Force like at the car, and then the car turns on and the dad's like, you see it cuts to the dad like with the keys, like puts it back in his pocket. And then he said his favorite halftime had to be Halftime Heat from 1999 because Mick Foley beats you know who.
I don't get it.
During one of the Super Bowls, like on the halftime, like if you switch the channel instead of watching the halftime show, Mankind was wrestling The Rock.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. I'm sorry.
Are the Claritin drugs kicking in?
No, Claritin doesn't do that.
It seems like it. Jimmy Molson said the WWE commercials from the Attitude Era where they're walking around, like basically making fun of themselves.
Oh, I remember you showing me those.
Stone Cold's like walking through in The Rock.
Yeah.
And Sable's like, we'll never use sex to enhance our image.
Yeah. I like those.
My favorite, I think, is The Undertaker. He's like, we're just wholesome family entertainment. And somebody gets thrown like over like a ledge. Like Joe Raftery said the U2 halftime performance, of course. Pookie said when the beer bottles played football against each other, Billy, Bobby, and Bud Spickenzie. He's downstairs. The dog.
Oh, the doggy.
Courtney Marino said 2001 Nelly and Sync, Britney Spears, Aerosmith, and Mary J. Blige halftime show. I have to say this. Natalia McVeigh is like, you might be the only one old enough to remember that.
Oh, you're terrible.
She said shut it. It's all good fun. And then Joe Hildebrand was like, Aerosmith and Sync, Britney, Mary J. Blige, Nelly, 1,000%.
Who said that?
Joe Hildebrand. Joey.
Oh, okay.
Joey Hildebrand. All right. That's basically does it for all of them. So do you have a favorite halftime performance?
I really like Lady Gaga's recently. I do have a least favorite in recent years is the Katy Perry. Katy Perry is absolutely terrible.
It was terrible. With the sharks?
Yeah, the sharks. The left shark.
What was the left shark doing?
The left shark was totally wrong.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, remember the whole left shark? Like, be the left shark or something? Oh, yeah, no, so Katy Perry's singing, and there's a left shark and a right shark. Right shark knows what he's doing, and left shark does not. Left shark is totally wrong on all the choreography, doesn't know shit. It's a huge thing for a while. But yeah, that's my least favorite halftime show except for Left Shark. But I really like Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga was good. I remember Lady Gaga.
She always performs very, very well live, so she does a great job.
Like when she jumps down.
Yeah, I think that was recorded or planned, but everything else was super live.
U2's was awesome from 2001 or 2002 Super Bowl. So obviously we were 4 or 5 months removed from 9/11, and U2.
Oh, I remember that.
My uncle was there for that because the Rams played the Patriots. And like he had like that backdrop and it had all the names of everybody that died in 9/11. It's one of the coolest Super Bowl performances ever. That's tied at number 1 for me. That and Prince. Prince just fucking tore it up.
Right.
After we're done recording, I'm showing you that performance.
Okay.
Because like there's like an 8-minute thing on YouTube where like people talk about it and how perfect it was.
Well, Prince is perfect.
Well, there was a heavy downpour for that Super Bowl that day. They were worried about the game because they thought the game might get postponed because it was the rain. It was thunderstorming so bad. And they said the rain let up. And then when Prince started performing, it started raining again. And it said it was just the right amount of rain for when Purple Rain came on. It was like it was perfect. God. Like,
who did he sell his soul to
I'm
get
getting
that
like
happen?
goosebumps. And like the one guy's like, it's just Prince doing Prince things. Like, it's awesome.
That's awesome.
And the crowd is totally into it too. Like completely singing along, like everything. It's awesome. And Justin Timberlake, I remember he doesn't get a lot of credit. I thought his performance was really good too.
His was
a
good
lot
too.
of people were saying it was boring. I'm like, no, that's what they should be. They should just be simple. It should just be them playing music. It
Not like Katy Perry.
It doesn't have to be anything like special. You're right. Like if you're like, oh, it was so boring, he didn't do anything. I'm like,
was he last year's?
He was 2 years ago.
2 years
Maroon
ago.
5 was last year.
Yeah. They're forgettable.
Right.
That.
And now J-Lo's this year.
Ugh.
Well, the problem is nobody wants to do the halftime show. Last year, I think Kendrick Lamar was supposed to be the halftime performance, but with all that shit with Kaepernick going on, he backed out, and then nobody wanted to do it. No, everyone's like, I'm not supporting
Good
your
for
league.
Kendrick.
Yeah. But I'm trying to look up like the best Super Bowl commercials, because I'm drawing a blank on them now. But I remember one of the most iconic ones is the Apple commercial from like 1984, where
I don't know if I know that one.
It's like showing like a giant screen, like talking to all these people who are like looks like that they're slaves, and the guy comes in and like breaks the screen, like frees them all. But it's for Apple. It's cool. It's just really cool because it was ahead of its time. Like it was like set like in a future world. It was set like in like the future. All of the Doritos ones are great. The one last year for Stella Artois with the dude from The Big Lebowski, he's like, "I'll have a Stella Artoast." Thought that was good.
Instead of a white Russian or black Russian?
White Russian. There's another one last year that I thought was fucking great, and I cannot remember for the life of me what it was. I can't remember.
Good job. Good job.
Can't remember.
Way to be prepared.
Anyway, the WWE ones were always one of my favorites. Anyway, we'll see what happens. They always have like the movie trailers that drop. We're getting Fast 9 movie trailer this week. Woohoo!
Well, I don't know what that means.
Fast and Furious 9.
Oh, I never even seen the first 8.
No, you don't have to. The only thing I do want to see that makes me kind of excited to see the trailer because I'm not seeing the movie is John Cena has joined the cast.
Oh, that's a good.
Yeah, because since The Rock's out, now John Cena's in. Because The Rock and Vin Diesel don't get along.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, like they hate each other.
Yeah, that makes sense actually. I feel like Vin Diesel's kind of an asshole, but I don't know.
I've heard that Vin Diesel's hard to work with like a lot of people. Yeah, it's like the only movie crew he gets along with is Fast and Furious. Like for Guardians of the Galaxy, he's never with like anybody else. He's always in like a studio going, "I am Groot."
Oh, he is?
He's Groot.
I think we go over this like every 6 months.
Yeah, it's just one of the things that we go over every 6 months.
That's okay.
I hate you. But anyway, yeah, Super Bowl this weekend. I'm looking forward to it. Now, I can't tell if I'm looking forward to commercials or the game.
I'm looking forward to the food and the commercials.
You're such a dork.
And the squares. I'm going to play some squares.
I don't think we have squares.
I'll make some squares.
Okay. Right, yeah. If you want to make the squares, go ahead.
Yeah, I will.
Right. With that being said... 1, 2, 3... Shit. Okay, we're going to play the lyric game. So how this works... is we're going to read off lyrics, and we have to guess what the song is. It's hard. Are you ready?
It's so hard. Oh, I'm so ready.
All right.
You're going to suck.
Probably. All right, you going first?
Yeah, all right. I'm going to read mine first.
I feel weird not holding a mic.
I know.
I feel like my hands are free.
All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, wait, I've got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice. Hey, wait, I've got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice.
I have no idea. Keep going. If there's a lyric that gives the song title away, skip over it.
Meat eating orchards, forgive no one just yet. Cut myself on angel hair and baby's breath. Broken hymen of your highness, I am left back. Throw down your umbilical noose so I can climb right back. Hey, wait, I've got a new complaint. Forever in debt to your priceless advice.
Oh my god.
Yeah, this is a good one, isn't it? I just picked random songs I heard on the radio today. And then I also didn't know the lyrics to it. I was like, wow, that's what they say?
Such an idiot. I don't know.
It's a heart-shaped box by Nirvana.
Fuck, it is a heart shape.
Wait, I've got a new complaint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. To your priceless advice.
Hey, wait, I got a new complaint. Fuck, that is Nirvana.
Yeah, not a good one.
God damn it.
Stousy, you wouldn't have got that one either. Alright, go ahead.
Alright. Asked a girl what she wanted to be. She said, baby, can't you see? I want to be famous, a star on the screen, but you can do something in between.
Oh, fuck.
Yes. Blank line. So that's the title. Yes, I'm gonna be a star. Blank line. And maybe I'll love you.
Can you read it all again one more time?
I asked a girl what she wanted to be. She said, baby, can't you see? I want to be famous, a star on the screen. But you can do something in between. Blank. Yes, I'm gonna be a star. Blank. And maybe I'll love you.
Baby, can't you see? Is that no?
No.
No, I have no idea.
I asked a girl what she wanted to be.
Oh.
She said, baby,
I don't even know who sings that off the top. I'm blanking.
What's the song?
I can't even think. It's,
But you can do something in between.
Isn't it,
Baby, you can drive my car.
Yeah, it's Paul McCartney.
It's the Beatles. It's the Beatles.
I almost did one from the Beatles.
And maybe I love you. Beep, 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 yeah.
That's a good one.
It's a
All
great
right.
song.
Let me make sure. Okay. This one's gonna be hard. Yeah, this one's gonna be hard, sorry. This is the very beginning of the song though. The very first words. Mm-hmm. If you could return, don't let it burn, don't let it fade. I'm sure I'm not being rude, but it's just your attitude. It's tearing me apart, it's ruining every day.
If you just read that first.
No, I'll keep going.
All right.
For me, I swore I would be true, and fellow, so did you. So why were you holding her hand? Is that the way we stand? Were you lying all the time? Was it just a game to you? But I'm in so deep. You know I'm such a fool for you. You've got me wrapped around your finger.
Oh my god.
I can't read the rest. I swore I would be true, and fellow, so did you. So why were you holding her hand? Is that the way we stand? Were you lying all the time? Was it just a game to you? But I'm in so deep, you know I'm such a fool for you. You've got me wrapped around your finger. We suck at this.
Stop. You know I'm such a fool for you. What's the next part?
You've got me wrapped around your finger.
Right. Oh my God.
You got it. Do you want me to sing the next?
No. You're such a Yes, read the next.
You know I'm such a fool for you. You've got me wrapped around your finger. Do you have to let it...
Do you have to let it linger by the Cranberries?
Yep.
God damn.
Yep. Do you have to? Do you have to?
Do you have to?
Do you let it linger?
Love that song.
That's a good one.
Damn. It's one of my... God damn it. I should have known that one. That wrapped around your finger, I'm like, I know that. What is that? That's the part that was like, what is that fucking lyric?
Couldn't keep reading.
Alright. Than I've ever been lived before. So keep it up, quench my desire, and I'll be at your side forevermore. Blank. The whole verse, it's just blank.
See, then, I suck at this game because I don't actually know the words to
Now,
songs.
Once I was downhearted. Disappointment was my closest friend. But then you came, and it soon departed. And you know he never showed his face again.
Read that one more time.
Now, once I was downhearted. Disappointment was my closest friend. But then you came, and it soon departed.
I have no idea. I know it, but I don't know it.
That's why your love keeps lifting me higher and higher.
Oh, love, down high. See, I don't know the words.
That's all it is. Higher and higher. Yeah. I said your love keep on.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Your love lift me higher and higher by Jackie Wilson.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm. It's a blues wind song.
I know it is.
You should know that. I'm an idiot.
Nothing you can make that can't be made.
Wait, say that again.
Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. Ooh.
Say that again.
Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy. You're going to be so pissed if you don't get this one.
I know. Say it one more time.
Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy.
Oh my God. Is it a U2 song?
No. I almost did a U2 song.
That was a fart, motherfucker. Say it one more time. I'm not typing it. I'm just picking a different song for you.
Nothing you can make that can't be made. No one you can save that can't be saved. Nothing you can do, but you can learn how to be you in time. It's easy.
It's easy. That part is fucking me up. It's easy. I know that.
Nothing you can know that isn't known. Nothing you can see that isn't shown. Nowhere you can be that isn't where you're meant to be. It's easy.
I don't know.
All you need is love.
Ah!
Wow, 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 wow. All you need is love.
All you need is love. Love is all.
See, I thought I ruined it because you picked a Beatles song, and I go, I almost picked a Beatles song, and then I was like, fuck, I picked a Beatles song.
All right, your next song.
Okay.
And this is, so we're 0-0 right now.
Yeah, we suck.
Yeah. And this is round 3.
Yeah.
Right. Come on, baby. This ain't the last time I'll see your face. You said you'd find someone to take my place. I just don't believe that you've got it in you, because we're just going to keep doing it, and every time I start to believe in anything you're saying, I'm reminded that I should be getting over it.
I have no fucking clue. Nothing's sticking.
No, because I read it weird. Get someone you love, get someone you need. Fuck that, get money. I can't give you my soul because we're never alone. Get someone you love, get someone you need. Fuck that, get money. I can't give you my soul because we're never alone.
I have no fucking clue. Fuck that, get money. Is that the song?
I don't want your body, but I hate to think about you with blank blank. Our love has gone cold. You're intertwining your soul with blank blank. I'm looking through you while you're looking through your phone, and then leaving with blank blank. No, I don't want your body, but I'm picturing your body with blank blank.
I have no fucking clue. Just say it. This game pisses me off.
Get on, baby. I know. You said you found someone to take my place.
Oh, it's 1975.
And come on, baby. I know. Yeah. I
Fuck
don't
that,
want
get
your
money. That's what he says.
I don't want your body, but I'm picturing
At least
your
I read
body
mine that
with
sounds-
somebody else.
At least I read mine with like the phrasing that's similar.
So I thought you would have gotten "fuck that, get money."
Yeah, it's in my brain. I just
It's
can't.
somebody else by the 1975.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Sorry.
And we should. So after this, did I start?
No, I started.
Okay, it's because I have 2 more songs after this. You should have 2 left, right?
Yeah, I've got 2 left.
All right.
Okay. Someone keeps saying I'm insane to complain about a shotgun wedding and a stain on my shirt. You don't believe everything that you read. You get a parking violation and a maggot on your sleeve. So shave your face with some mace in the dark, saving all your food stamps and burning down the trailer park. Yo, cut it.
The fuck?
Soy un perdedor. I can't read the rest.
What the fuck was that?
I'm telling you, you'll be. I can't read the first couple sentences because you'll know. I'll read the first couple sentences.
Right.
If you do, you have a guess?
No, I have no idea.
All right, that was the second verse. In the time of chimpanzees, I was a monkey. Butane in my veins, so I'm out to cut the junkie.
Oh, I know.
What is it?
So open in a door, and I'm a loser, baby.
Yeah.
So why don't
See, I
you
couldn't
kill
read
me?
the first verse.
Loser Beck. Yes, I got one.
Yeah, you got. So that it says, "Yo, cut it." Soy un perdedor.
Mm-hmm.
What's perdedor?
Predator. I always say open the door.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
No, I sing it wrong.
Yeah, me too. I do that with most songs.
Yeah. All right, you ready for this one?
Yeah.
If you don't get this one, then you got fucking issues. Running after somebody. You gotta get him somehow. I think you got to slow down before you start to blow it. I think you're heading for a breakdown, so be careful not to show it. I skipped the first line.
I can't do this game.
You really don't remember? Was it something that he said? All the voices in your head calling blank.
I'm terrible at this game. I hear it. I fucking hear it. It just doesn't.
Blank, don't you think you're falling? If everybody wants you, why isn't anybody calling? You don't have to answer. Leave them hanging on the line. Call in blank. Blank, I think I got your number. I think they got the alias.
I got your number. It's Gloria.
Yeah.
Okay. Whew.
1-1.
Hard.
I was going to say, I had to skip the first line that was, you're always on the run now, running after somebody. Like, come on. Because every blues fan in the world knows, you're always on the run now.
I know, it was sticking in my head, but it's not.
And then after that, everyone's like, skip to the chorus.
Da-da-da.
Calling Gloria.
All right, you ready?
Gloria. Gloria. I think I got your number. Gloria. All right, yeah, last song each.
All right.
1-1.
Ever since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows, and I feel left out. Girl, you got me down. You got me stressed out. I'm not reading anymore.
Fuck. Girl, you got me down. I'm feeling stressed out.
Ever since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows, and I feel left out. Girl, you got me down. You got me stressed out.
No idea. I like how we keep reading each other the hardest parts of the song.
Well, then I'll keep going.
Right.
Because ever since I left the city, you started wearing less and going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I've never seen before.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Read that part again.
Because ever since I left the city, you started wearing less and going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I've never seen before.
I'm like, I have a song in my head. I know it's not it, and it won't get out of my head.
You haven't heard it for a long time, probably.
I know. No, do you want to know a song that's like in my head right now that
What?
I can't get out of my head
What?
for some reason? And it's not letting me think about anything
What?
else. You are the dancing queen.
No, that's not that.
Youngins, which is a great song. If you don't like that song, you could fuck off. ABBA or die.
ABBA or die. No, it's not that. It's more recent.
I know. What's the last part that you said? Like the last line that you just
Hanging
said?
with some girls I've never seen before.
Hanging with some girls I've never seen before. Fuck. Keep going.
I can't keep going.
I have no idea.
You used to call me blank. Late night when you need my love. Call me blank. Late night when you need my love. I know blank. That can only mean one thing.
I hate this.
I know
this
it's so
much.
Okay, I'll read it better.
All right.
You'll get it this time though, so it doesn't count.
All right.
Doesn't count.
All right.
Ever since I left the city, you got a reputation for yourself now. Everybody knows, and I feel left out. Girl, you got me down, you got me stressed out. 'Cause ever since I left the city, you started wearing less and started going out more. Glasses of champagne out on the dance floor. Hanging with some girls I've never seen before. You used to call me on my cell phone.
You used to call me on my cell phone.
Yeah. It
Late
doesn't
night
count.
when you need my love. And I know what you highlight bling.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Yeah, I'm not a Drake fan. I would never have guessed that.
But you know that song.
I know. I wouldn't have known it until, like, that part, though.
No, you would have known it.
Maybe. All right. You ready for your last one?
Yeah, this is. I can win or we just tie.
Feels like I'm stranding in a timeless dream of light and mist.
Feels like that one. Donna Lewis.
Yeah.
Did I win?
Yeah.
See, you started off with the wrong one.
I know.
'Cause I only know the first two words. 'Cause I actually
I
don't
love
know.
you, always forever, near and far, closer together. Every time I will be with you, everything I do for you.
See,
I love you,
that
always
part-
forever, near and far, closer together,
Everything
everywhere. I will be
do
with you, everything I will do for you.
I think I put "I will hold for you" in my brain. All right.
You've got
It's such a
the
fucking
most
great song.
unbelievable blue eyes. All right, you win
I do win.
the hardest game ever.
Hardest game ever.
That's a fun game. We should play that game with my family. I feel like they would like go nuts.
Oh my god, your family would go nuts.
So this is here. This was the. I'm gonna give you an extra one just because I had this one typed out and I was
Okay.
like, this one's way too easy. Like, I was like, I already have Gloria on there. Like that's already super easy. But all right, let's see if you know this one. Well, I know it feels pointless and you don't have any money, but we're all just going to try our fucking best. Well, my generation wanna fuck Barack Obama living in a sauna with legal marijuana.
It's 1975. Mm-hmm. The punk one that they
people
did.
Like people. They want alive people. The young, surprised people. Stop fucking with the fucking with. All right. Basically wraps it up here on good old Offended. What's your 1, 2, 3 finish so we can get out of here?
First off, I fucking won, so that's my number 1. I'm fucking great at the lyrics game. Better than you. And 2, it's been snowing a lot in St. Louis, which I actually really fucking love, so keep up the snow. Makes me feel like a winter wonderland over here. And 3, Sister Wives is back on TLC. So it's like, what, season 13 or 14 or 16?
I don't fucking know. I don't watch it.
You watch it because I watch it.
Yeah, well, it sounds like I have a choice.
Yeah, it's back on, so it's great. Thanks, TLC. That's it.
My number 1, the Battle of Alberta is fucking awesome. Hockey needs this. Do not take fighting out of hockey. There was like 3 fights in that game last night between Calgary and Edmonton. And it went to shootouts. This needs to be. If this isn't a playoff series this year, the NHL missed out. That's all I gotta say. Like, this will be. If this is a playoff series, I think I might be more excited for that series than the Blues. Like, because
really?
They will kill each other. Like, it will be one of the most intense playoff series ever. Like, it's like old school hockey when they play. Love it. My number 2, Edge, welcome back. Fucking love it. And number 3, Super Bowl this weekend. Can't wait to watch it. Also, Ty, number 3, All Star Weekend was here. Thank you to the NHL for coming here. And just what a weekend this was. Got very drunk both nights.
The whole weekend.
Yeah, the whole weekend. It's just a shit show.
Woke up in bonus land and kept going.
And I will say the coolest thing about this weekend was walking into the Midwestern because the DJ was doing some muffled sound. It was like... It was kind of like this, and all of a sudden it's like... And then it was like really clear. I opened the door to walk into the bar perfectly when that happened, and it was like the beginning of the Spice Girls like song. It was like... And also it was just like... Yeah, say what you want, what you really, really want. And I was like, that's fucking awesome. It was the perfect walking, because Mookie was standing right there. He's like, yo, you walked it perfectly.
It all happens for a reason.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, you can follow us on, and that was my 1, 2, 3 finish. And you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at OffendedPod. Make sure to go follow PWP Nation at PWP Nation on all social media platforms as well. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Trick1042. You can follow Katie on Twitter.
Naked Lady with 2 Y's.
And you can buy our t-shirt at, still sounds like a question, and you can buy our t-shirt at www.prowrestlingtees.com and search Offended. And whatever you're listening to this on, go listen to our playlist exclusively on Spotify at Offended Presents Songs of the Week. And wherever you're listening to us on, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, tell your friends, tell your family, tell your kids, tell your dogs, tell your cats. Maybe if you have a rodent, tell your rodent. Tell your snake. I don't give a fuck. Get people to listen to us. Subscribe. Please. Follow. Give us a 5-star rating. Just do it, because it's a great podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Subscribe, follow, give us a 5-star rating. All right. That about wraps it up here. We will leave you with... This is becoming like one of my new favorite things to do, was playing you guys out with a song in its entirety. At least until we get told not to do it anymore, because copyright reasons.
Yeah.
But...
do it till we get in trouble.
Yeah. Oh, well. I didn't know.
Fuck it.
But we're going to play you out with Purple Rain, since it's Prince. Super Bowl, one of the best halftime performances of all time. And we're going to play Purple Rain in its entirety here. So for KDK, Naked Lady, I'm Tricky. This has been Offended, presented by PWP Nation. We'll see you next week. Bye! If it plays. Computer just froze.
Oh no.
Computer just froze.
Oh no. Play.
There it goes. All right. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
I never meant to call you when you sorrow. never meant to cause you any pain. I'm the one who wants to see you laughing. I only want to see you laughing in the purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Only want to see you bathing in the purple rain. I never want to be your weekend lover. I don't want to be some kind of friend. Hey. Baby, I could never steal you from another. You're such a shame our friendship had to. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Purple rain, purple rain. Honey, I know, times are changing. It's time we all reach out for something new. That means you too. You say you want a leader, but you can't seem to make up your mind. I think you better close it. Let me guide you